Hello everybody and welcome back to another video by Blissful Techno Health. In this video, I'm just going to show you guys the progress I have made so far in Diablo 2 Resurrected Ladder Season 5. This season, I decided to go ahead and try a Summon Necro. I have never really been super great with the Necro. I've never really been super great with any character, to be honest. I mean, when I was a kid, I remember I got a level 93 Bozon, and that was as far as I got as a kid. And I think 93 is as high as I've gotten even now as an adult. But it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And right now, I've been struggling a little bit because the Summon Necro is a little bit different play style. I kind of like that I just roll in, I use my own spells, and hit the enemies directly and clear areas by myself. I'm relying on my minions to do the clearing, and that's been a definite change in the play style. But I am starting to adapt and I'm getting better at it. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So, pretty normal. Start a new ladder season, play through the game in normal mode as quickly as possible with other players in the game, work together as a team, do a bunch of bell runs, get to level about 45, and then try to get through nightmare mode, right? Which is perfect. It's great. But if you don't have faster run walk speed, my gosh, it literally just straight up sucks. You've got to have mobility or it's just so painful, especially when you're used to playing your other high level characters that have high mobility. So for me, high mobility is very sought after. That's why this first drop when I was in Nightmare, I just got into Nightmare, started playing Nightmare, and I dropped Mavina's belt. I didn't remember exactly what the stats were when it first dropped, but when I looked at it, I may not look excited on the screen right now on the bottom, but I was actually very thrilled to get some more mobility and have that faster run walk. But unfortunate for poor Mavina, her belt was only temporarily used, as promptly later in Act 4 in Nightmare mode, I was able to drop another belt that I personally think is one of the best belts for lower levels. That's just my opinion, but you can see here, I got the unique plated belt, which is a ding 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 blade buckle. Blade buckle is great, level 29, and its stats are awesome. It took me a second to decide if I really wanted to lower my faster run and walk, but I did have a stealth armor now, and so I was able to sacrifice that faster run walk for a blade buckle. And as you can see, I'm at the Hellforge. I'm in Nightmare, and it was time to smash Mephisto's Soul Stone. So, fingers crossed that I get a good rune, something I can use that has value, that I can trade for some good gear for my poor little Necromancer that was just very lackluster in equipment. So let's see what I got.
Alright, let's go. Nice! Freaking pull rune, dude. Alright.
So, with my new pole rune that I had recently obtained, I promptly decided to go trade it off for a good Necromancer item. The guy was asking, I think, for something a little less than a pole rune. I don't remember exactly what, but I didn't really care, as right now I just need good gear for my Necro. Unfortunately though, this meant that my main hand slot was left wide open. It needed something, and so I decided to get something at least. I got an Oom's Lament, just traded a Lum rune for it, and that was good to fill the slot until I could find something a little bit better. But then, soon after that, I was able to trade for a Karen Shard. Now, I didn't have the video recorded of that trade. I thought I did. I don't even remember what I traded for it. Well, I traded something for it, and it's a little better than the Oom's Lament, as it gives me more to summoning, and 100 life, 100 mana, faster hit recovery. So I decided to roll with that. So, I was starting to feel like I was getting somewhere. I had, better gear than I had before. I felt like I was starting to level up gear-wise. But my clear speed was still really slow, and it was honestly driving me crazy. Now, at the time, I had an Act 2 mercenary, and he was using Holy Freeze. It didn't cross my mind that you could have a Thorns mercenary. And I watched a video online of some guy, he was trying to beat the entire game with just Thorns on a Paladin. It was kind of entertaining, but while he was doing this, I realized wait a minute, if I had thorns on all of my minions, I would have a much faster clear speed. And since I wasn't thinking about how there was an Act 2 mercenary that could have thorns, I started looking at building an edged bow to put on an Act 1 mercenary so I could get that level 15 thorns aura. But at that point, it finally dawned on me, duh, you can get an Act 2 mercenary with thorns built in, and it has a great thorns level. Once I got that Act 2 mercenary with thorns, my clear speed greatly improved. So, now that I had a halfway decent clear speed, I was able to start farming a little more. And I farmed a bit in Nightmare, Terror Zones, and also running around in Acts 1 and 2 in Hell mode, just trying to farm and find some better gear, some better charms, just to get my character leveled up, trying to move in to where I can start doing higher clears like Chaos Sanctuary, Bale runs, and etc.
Let's go! Dang, it's too bad that's not a freaking 7% magic find. That's still a good little charm. Let's go! Yes! A 4 and a 7. Plus that other one I found. Cool.
Now, I know this next find isn't super great, but I can trade this item for a Lem Rune. And I know a Lem Rune's not huge, but when you're low level like this and trying to get some gear, they can come in handy for some decent trades. This was actually literally found last night, and I haven't had a chance to put it up for trade yet, but I plan on putting it up and getting it moved for at least, hopefully, that Lem Rune. Now I got 2 more finds I want to show you, and they're pretty freaking dopey McDopey dope. This first one is solid, as you can see here.
Let's go!
I was very thrilled to find a Mal rune.
Yes.
Very useful rune. I could trade this off for something halfway decent. But unfortunate for that poor little Mal rune, his greatness was to be completely squashed by a much grander find, to which had me celebrating, still feeling good the next day about it. I'll just kind of let you watch here for a minute in suspense.
No freaking way. No freaking way. Oh my gosh. That's the second bear rune I've ever found in my... Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. And it fell off just a freaking regular minion. Dude. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go. I'm so happy. As you can tell, I was pretty jacked about getting a bear rune in that Countess run. I mean, Countess can't even drop a bear rune herself, so that was pretty freaking awesome that just dropped off a regular minion. I mean, who wouldn't be excited about a freaking bear rune drop? That really made my day. I am excited because I'm like basically halfway to an Enigma now. I'm just going to hold on to that bear rune until I can somehow manage to get a jaw rune and the base so I can get my Enigma made and really help that mobility out, especially with those summons. Oh, it'd be so nice to teleport around with those summons. So, Diablo gods, please. Anyways, if you guys give a thumbs up to this video, maybe that will help improve my chances. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll check you guys out next time. Peace out.